Ricardo Pineda is P3. Pablo Aristizabal in turn 14 is P2. Ricardo Pineda in Road America Straight is P1. Is P6. Christian Gomez from Colombia is first. Ricardo Pineda in kink is fourth. Pablo Aristizabal from Colombia in turn 1 is second. Best lap is a 2:09.442. Ricardo Pineda is third. Best lap is a 2:11.593. Garcia is P1. Best lap is a 2:09.179. Ricardo Pineda in Carousel is P4. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is third. Diego Ortiz is P8. Carlos Huertas in Road America Straight is fifth. Christian Gomez is P3. Best lap is a 2:08.744. Jerson Robia in turn 5 is 11th. Ivan Trujillo is 8th. Best lap is a 2:12.584. Sebastian Aristizabal in Corvette Bridge turn 6 is P6. Best lap is a 2:11.557. Santiago Bedoya is P13. Jerson Robia in turn 1 is P12. The qualification session is at Road America in Elkhart Lake, USA. Christian Gomez from Colombia in turn 1 is first. J.Enriquez from Colombia is P2. From Colombia in turn 5 is Juan Trujillo from Colombia in turn 5 is 12. Jerson Robia from Colombia in kettle bottoms is PA. Christian Gomez is P13. Christian Gomez is up 4.75 in turn 4. Christian Gomez is up 6.80 in Corvette bridge turn 6. Christian Gomez is up 8.67 in carousel. Christian Gomez is up 9.64 in kettle bottoms. Christian Gomez is up 10.91 in turn 14. Christian Gomez is up 0.01 in turn 2. Jose Miguel Moncada from Colombia is P13. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Ricardo Pineda from Colombia in turn 3 is 8th up 0.11. Christian Gomez in turn 5 is first up 0.13. Juan Garcia from Colombia in turn 4 is P2 up 0.29. Ricardo Pineda in turn 8 is 8th up 0.30. Juan Pablo Aristizabal from Colombia is 3rd up 1.09. Ricardo Pineda in kettle bottoms is P8 up 0.15. Ricardo Pineda is up 0.13 in Road America Straight. Juan Pablo Aristizabal in Road America Straight is third. Juan Pablo Aristizabal improved his P1 with a 2:07.845. Diego Ortiz from Colombia in Road America Straight is 8th. Diego Ortiz improved his 7th with a 2:10.836. 2.991 off pole. Carlos Huertas from Colombia in Road America Straight is P13. Jose Miguel Moncada is 8th up 0.28. Jose Miguel Moncada is up 0.61 in carousel. Jose Miguel Moncada is up 0.60 in kettle bottoms. Jose Miguel Moncada is up 0.60 in turn 14. Jose Miguel Moncada improved his 7th with a 2:10.287. 2.442 off pole. Jose Miguel Moncada is up 0.12 in turn 1. Ricardo Pineda is P10. Ricardo Pineda improved his 8th with a 2:10.811. 2.966 off pole. Ivan Trujillo is P13 up 0.50. Improved his 12th with a 2:12.001. 4.156 off pole. J.Enriquez in turn 14 is 6th up 0.77. 5 minutes remaining in the session. J.Enriquez improved his P4 with a 2:08.809. 0.964 off pole. Gerson Robia in Road America Straight is 5th. Gerson Robia improved his 3rd with a 2:08.570. 0.725 off pole. Jose Miguel Moncada from Colombia in Canada corner is 7th up 0.44. With a 2:09.789. 1.944 off pole. Santiago Bedoya from Colombia is 13th up 0.17. Gerson Robia is P3 up 0.25. Santiago Bedoya in carousel is P13 up 0.41. Santiago Bedoya is up 0.42 in Canada corner. Santiago Bedoya is up 0.55 in Road Americas straight. Santiago Bedoya improved his 12th with a 2:11.802. 3.957 off pole. Sebastian Aristizabal from Colombia in hurry downs is P11 up 0.40. Sebastian Aristizabal is up 0.39 in bend. Sebastian Aristizabal is up 0.47 in Thunder Valley. Sebastian Aristizabal improved his 8th with a 2:10.782. 2.937 off pole. Santiago Bedoya is P12 up 1.00. Santiago Bedoya is up 1.17 in Bill Mitchell Bend. Santiago Bedoya improved his P12 with a 2:11.260. 3.415 off pole. Santiago Bedoya is up 0.03 in turn 1. Ricardo Pineda is P9. Ricardo Pineda is up 0.46 in Road Americas straight. The qualifying session is now in overtime. Ricardo Pineda improved his 8th with a 2:10.357. 2.512 off pole. Sebastian Valencia from Colombia is 14th up 3.35. Sebastian Valencia is up 4.58 in Road Americas straight. Sebastian Valencia improved his P14 with a 2:18.276. 10.431 off pole. Esteban Gomez in Road Americas straight is P6. Esteban Gomez improved his 6th with a 2:09.258. 1.413 off pole. J.Enriquez in Road Americas straight is 5th up 0.35. J.Enriquez improved his 4th with a 2:08.451. 0.606 off pole. Juan Garcia in Canada corner is P5 up 0.57. Garcia improved his P4 with a 2:08.163.318 off pole. Ricardo Pineda in Road America Straight is P8. Ricardo Pineda is up 0.02 in turn 2. The race session is at Road America in Elkhart Lake, USA. Esteban Gomez from Colombia is P6. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is first. Gerson Robia from Colombia is second. Christian Gomez from Colombia is third. Juan Garcia from Colombia is fourth. J.Enriquez from Colombia is P5. Esteban Gomez is sixth. Jose Miguel Moncada from Colombia is P7. Ricardo Pineda from Colombia is P8. Sebastián Aristizabal from Colombia is 9th. Diego Ortiz from Colombia is 10th. Carlos Huertas from Colombia is 11th. Santiago Bedoya from Colombia is P12. Ivan Trujillo from Colombia is 13th. Sebastian Valencia from Colombia is P14. Juan Pablo Aristizabal from Colombia is first. Race start. Gerson Robia in turn 1 is P2. Juan Garcia in turn 3 is P4. Gerson Robia in the main sweep is P4. Gerson Robia passed Juan Garcia for P3. Juan Garcia in Corvette Bridge turn 6 is P4. Esteban Gomez in Murray Downs is 8th. Christian Gomez is second. Esteban Gomez is P8. Ivan Trujillo in Kettle Bottoms is 13th, 0.1 behind Sebastián Aristizabal. Ivan Trujillo passed Sebastián Aristizabal for 12th. Christian Gomez in Road America Straight is 2nd. Aristizabal in Turn 1 is 2nd battling Christian Gomez. Sebastián Aristizabal entering the pits is 14th. Juan Garcia is P4, 0.4 behind Gerson Robia. Sweep is P6, 0.1 behind Diego Ortiz. Ricardo Pineda passed Diego Ortiz for P5. Diego Ortiz in Corvette Bridge Turn 6 is P6, 0.2 behind Ricardo Pineda. Esteban Gomez from Colombia in Hurry Downs is 8th battling Jose Miguel Moncada. Esteban Gomez passed Jose Miguel Moncada for P7. Jose Miguel Moncada in Carousel is P8, 0.4 behind Esteban Gomez. Sebastián Aristizabal exiting pits. Carlos Huertas is P9, 0.5 behind Jose Miguel Moncada. Ricardo Pineda is P9, 0.2 behind Diego Ortiz. Sebastian Valencia from Colombia in Bill Mitchell Bend is 10th, 0.2 ahead of Ivan Trujillo. J.Enriquez in Road America Straight is P11 battling Sebastian Valencia. Sebastian Valencia in Turn 1 on lap 3 is P11, 0.2 behind J.Enriquez. Carlos Huertas is 9, 0.4 ahead of J.Enriquez. Carlos Huertas lost P12 to Ivan Trujillo. Santiago Bedoya in Moraine Sweep is 11th, 0.5 behind Sebastian Valencia. Gerson Robia in Carousel is P4, 0.3 behind Juan Garcia. Santiago Bedoya in Turn 8 on lap 3 is P11, 0.3 behind Sebastian Valencia. Sebastian Valencia in King is 11th. Gerson Robia in Turn 1 is P4. Best lap is a 2:12.695. 3.215 off the fastest lap. Santiago Bedoya entering the pits is P13. Juan Pablo Aristizabal in turn 5 is P2, 1.1 behind Christian Gomez. Gerson Robia is 4th. Aristizabal in Canada corner is P2, 1.4 ahead of Juan Garcia. Santiago Bedoya exiting pits. Carlos Huertas in kink is 12th. Best lap is a 2:13.266. 3.786 off the fastest lap. Gerson Robia is 4th, 0.9 behind Juan Garcia. Garcia is 3rd. Best lap is a 2:09.649. 0.805 off the fastest lap. Gerson Robia is 4th, 0.9 behind Juan Garcia. Ricardo Pineda in Carousel is 9th, 4.5 ahead of Ivan Trujillo. Sebastian Aristizabal entering the pits is P13. Ivan Trujillo is 10th. Best lap is a 2:13.244. 4.400 off the fastest lap. Gerson Robia is P4, 0.7 behind Juan Garcia. Esteban Trujillo is P10, 0.8 behind Ricardo Pineda. Gerson Rovia is P4, 1.1 behind Juan Garcia. Juan Garcia in Road America Straight is third, 1.2 behind Juan Pablo Aristizabal. Sebastian Valencia in Canada corner is 11th. Is third, 1.2 behind Juan Pablo Aristizabal. Esteban Gomez from Colombia in Carousel is 5th, 2.1 ahead of Jose Miguel Moncada. Jose Miguel Moncada was 0.5 faster last lap. Garcia is third, 1.0 behind Juan Pablo Aristizabal. Carlos Huertas in Carousel is 12th, 0.5 behind Sebastian Valencia. Sebastian Valencia in Kink is 12th battling Carlos Huertas. Sebastian Valencia passed Carlos Huertas for P11. Garcia on lap 8 is third, 0.9 behind Juan Pablo Aristizabal. Sebastian Valencia from Colombia is P12, 0.5 behind Carlos Huertas. Sebastian Valencia passed Carlos Huertas for 11th. Carlos Huertas entering the pits is P12. Juan Garcia in Kettle Bottoms is P3, 0.5 behind Juan Pablo Aristizabal. Bend is P5, 2.9 ahead of Jose Miguel Moncada. Juan Pablo Aristizabal in turn 1 is P3, 0.1 behind Juan Garcia. Juan Garcia in turn 5 is second, 0.7 ahead of Juan Pablo Aristizabal. Pablo Aristizabal is third, 0.9 behind Juan Garcia. Gerson Robia is P4, 1.0 behind Juan Pablo Aristizabal. Juan Garcia is second, 1.9 ahead of Juan Pablo Aristizabal. Gerson Robia in turn 4 on lap 10 is fourth, 0.8 behind Juan Pablo Aristizabal. Gerson Robia was 1.6 faster last lap. In turn 5 is 6th, 2.3 behind Esteban Gomez. Gerson Robia is 4th, 0.5 behind Juan Pablo Aristizabal. Jose Miguel Moncada in Kettle Bottoms is P6, 2.2 behind Esteban Gomez. Juan Pablo Aristizabal in Road America Straight is 4th, 0.2 behind Gerson Robia. Gerson Robia was 1.6 faster last lap. Christian Gomez in Moraine Sweep is first, 3.7 ahead of Juan Garcia. Pablo Aristizabal is 4th. Best lap is a 2:09.410. 0.569 off the fastest lap. Santiago Bedoya in turn 8 is 12th. Juan Pablo Aristizabal from Colombia in Canada corner is 4th, 0.4 behind Jerson Robia. Finished 3rd. Juan Pablo Aristizabal finished 4th. Sebastian Valencia finished P11th. Esteban Gomez finished P5. Santiago Bedoya finished 12th. Jose Miguel Moncada finished P6. Finished P7. J.Enriquez finished 8th. Ricardo Pineda is 9th. The race session is at Road America in Elkhart Lake, USA. Santiago Bedoya from Colombia is 1st. Sebastian Valencia from Colombia is P2. Ivan Trujillo from Colombia is P3. Ricardo Pineda from Colombia is 4th. J.Enriquez from Colombia is P5. Diego Ortiz from Colombia is P6. Jose Miguel Moncada from Colombia is 7th. Esteban Gomez from Colombia is 8th. Juan Pablo Aristizabal from Colombia is 9th. Jerson Robia from Colombia is 10th. Juan Garcia from Colombia is P11. Christian Gomez from Colombia is 12th. Carlos Huertas from Colombia is 13th. Sebastián Aristizabal from Colombia is P14. Santiago Bedoya is first.
is P2. Juan Garcia in turn 3 is 4th. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is 11th. Jerson Robia in Corvette Bridge turn 6 is P11. Elkhart is 6th. Sebastián Aristizabal in Bend is P7. Sebastián Aristizabal passed Ricardo Pineda for P5. Bottoms is 10th, 0.3 behind Juan Pablo Aristizabal. Ricardo Pineda lost P11 to Santiago Bedoya. J.Enriquez in Bill Mitchell Bend is P8, 0.4 behind Jerson Robia. J.Enriquez passed Jerson Robia for 7th. Diego Ortiz in Thunder Valley is P12, 0.3 behind Esteban Gomez. Jerson Robia entering the pits is P9. Jerson Robia is P9, 3.6 ahead of Carlos Huertas. Esteban Gomez entering the pits is P11. Diego Ortiz entering the pits is 12th. Santiago Bedoya entering the pits is P13. Sebastián Aristizabal is P6. Ricardo Pineda entering the pits is 14. Aristizabal in Corvette Bridge turn 6 is P8, 1.1 behind J.Enriquez. Diego Ortiz from Colombia is 10th on softs. Diego Ortiz exiting pits on softs. Esteban Gomez exiting pits on mediums. Aristizabal is P8. Best lap is a 2:44.185. 20.933 off the fastest lap. Jerson Robia exiting pits on mediums. Sebastian Valencia is 8th battling Juan Pablo Aristizabal.
Juan Pablo Aristizabal is P7 on mediums, 0.5 behind Javier Enriquez. Javier Enriquez in Road America Straight is 7th, 0.1 behind Juan Pablo Aristizabal. Santiago Bedoya exiting pits on mediums. Carlos Huertas is 9th. Ricardo Pineda exiting pits on mediums. Carlos Huertas entering the pits is 9th. Esteban Gomez is 12th, 0.5 behind Gerson Robia. Carlos Huertas from Colombia is P9. Santiago Bedoya in turn 5 is 14th, 4.3 behind Ricardo Pineda. Diego Ortiz entering the pits is P10. Esteban Gomez entering the pits is P12. Juan Pablo Aristizabal from Colombia in kink is P6, 0.2 behind Sebastián Aristizabal. Esteban Gomez is 10th. Sebastián Aristizabal in turn 14 is 5th, 0.5 ahead of Juan Pablo Aristizabal. Juan Pablo Aristizabal was 4.9 faster last lap. Carlos Huertas is P10 on softs. Carlos Huertas exiting pits on softs. In turn 3 is P7, 0.5 behind Sebastián Aristizabal. Diego Ortiz exiting pits on softs. Esteban Gomez exiting pits on mediums. Sebastián Aristizabal in Corvette Bridge turn 6 is 6th, 0.5 ahead of Javier Enriquez. Javier Enriquez in turn 8 is 7th, 0.4 behind Sebastián Aristizabal. Javier Enriquez was 0.9 faster last lap. Is P4 on mediums, 0.8 behind Ivan Trujillo. Javier Enriquez in Bill Mitchell Bend is 7th, 0.4 behind Sebastián Aristizabal. Trujillo from Colombia is 4th, 0.1 behind Jose Miguel Moncada. Sebastián Aristizabal in turn 1 is 7th, 0.4 behind J.Enriquez. Sebastian Valencia in turn 3 is 8th. Sebastian Aristizabal in turn 8 is P7, 0.5 behind J.Enriquez. J.Enriquez is P6, 0.8 ahead of Sebastian Aristizabal. Sebastian Aristizabal in Road America Straight is P7, 1.1 behind J.Enriquez. J.Enriquez was 0.8 faster last lap. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is P5. Best lap is a 2:10.172. 1.501 off the fastest lap. Sebastian Valencia is 8th. Esteban Gomez entering the pits is P14. Ivan Trujillo in Carousel is P5, 0.9 behind Juan Pablo Aristizabal. Jose Miguel Moncada in Bill Mitchell Bend is P3 on mediums, 4.1 ahead of Juan Pablo Aristizabal. Carlos Huertas from Colombia is P10. Diego Ortiz is P12. Juan Garcia is first, 2.8 ahead of Christian Gomez. Christian Gomez was 0.9 faster last lap. Santiago Bedoya is P11. J.Enriquez in vent on lap 7 is P6, 2.1 behind Ivan Trujillo. Sebastián Aristizabal on lap 7 is 7th, 4.6 behind J.Enriquez. Diego Ortiz is 12th. J.Enriquez is P6, 1.4 behind Ivan Trujillo. Sebastián Aristizabal in Corvette Bridge turn 6 on lap 8 is P7. J.Enriquez is 6th, 0.5 behind Ivan Trujillo. On mediums, 4.3 ahead of Diego Ortiz. J.Enriquez in Road America Straight is P6, 0.2 behind Ivan Trujillo. J.Enriquez passed Ivan Trujillo for P5. Trujillo in turn 1 is P6, 0.4 behind J.Enriquez. Aristizabal in Corvette Bridge turn 6 is P4, 1.8 behind Jose Miguel Moncada. Ivan Trujillo is 6th, 0.8 behind J.Enriquez. Juan Pablo Aristizabal is 4th, 1.0 behind Jose Miguel Moncada. Ivan Trujillo in turn 14 is 6th, 0.5 behind J.Enriquez. Aristizabal in turn 4 is 4th, 0.6 behind Jose Miguel Moncada. Ivan Trujillo in turn 5 on lap 10 is P6, 1.3 behind J.Enriquez. Juan Pablo Aristizabal in Carousel is 4th, 0.3 behind Jose Miguel Moncada. Christian Gomez is 2nd, 1.3 behind Juan Garcia. From Colombia in Kettle Bottoms is P10, 4.2 ahead of Santiago Bedoya. Christian Gomez on lap 11 is P2, 0.7 behind Juan Garcia. Ivan Trujillo in turn 3 is P6. Gomez and Bill Mitchell Bent is P2, 0.8 behind Juan Garcia. The leader has just finished the race. Juan Garcia finished P1. Christian Gomez finished P2. Jose Miguel Moncada is 3rd. Jose Miguel Moncada finished 3rd. Juan Pablo Aristizabal finished 4th. J.Enriquez finished 5th. finished 6th. Sebastian Aristizabal finished P7. Ricardo Pineda finished P10. Santiago Bedoya finished P11. Diego Ortiz finished P12. Gerson Robia is P8. Gerson Robia finished P8.